Peatlands are unique ecosystems that sustain human life. They provide people with food, water, shelter, and livelihood sources. Peatlands also provide environmental services that are essential for water regulation, climate change mitigation, and biodiversity conservation. The Leyte Sab-a peatland forest is one of the major peatlands in the Philippines. Unfortunately, decades of land conversion and harmful agriculture activities deeply degraded the peatland. To restore, protect, and sustainably manage 1,936 hectares of the Leyte Sab-a peatland forest, a restoration project was launched in 2018 led by the International Institute of Rural Reconstruction in partnership with the women enablers, advocates, and volunteers for empowering and responsive solutions, or weavers. This 4-year initiative strengthens the capacity of local stakeholders to protect and rehabilitate the peatland. This involves helping people revitalize their livelihoods in the peatland.
Dini ang pinaka dako gud nga amon dinhi kuhaan paghumay. An amon iba nga mga farmer may ada nira kamutian, may lubi gihapon, may mga garden gihapon. Ngan may ada mga tanom gihapon na nga patalagod ting mga gaway, katima ang pangisda.
Pero ang pagtutroso din banda hadi nahansiyahan ko pala paghiulpot din urugad to. Pagadiri adto matatawag nga extra income kundi pangabuhin na gud adto nira kay tagdaramo naman ang nira gin pagagin sisinsod to.
For decades, the livelihood activities in the Leyte Sab-a peatland forest have led to degradation of the peatland's resources. Unsustainable agricultural practices contribute further to the ecosystem's deterioration.
Ito yung mga farming practices nga nakikita naton, hadto nga panahon nga pag-abot naton nganhi, medyo nakita kita mga detrimental nga, kumbaga nakakaraot ng mga farming practices sa peatland. Excessive nga paggamit han fertilizer, pesticides, and waray wantas nga pag-harvest, wala tuuhin mga makukuha tiga nga peatland.
Dati magharas kami din susunugon para amo kasi to ang tradisyonal nga nahibaruan ng tagsa-tagsa para ang lupa ang to na magmaupay once matamna na. Dati pangingisda ini nagamit talaga kami hin mga signunta diri kaangayan nagamit hin kuryente.
These unsustainable production practices have heavily impacted the peatland's health. Many of these traditional activities harm the peatland's ability to store carbon, absorb water, and protect wildlife. The peatland's degradation has brought complex challenges to people in surrounding communities.
An baha, labi na mga siring, may low pressure. Kairo na nambaga na kami itam tuho, labi na kung gagrabon anam humay. Katima, once nga binaha kami, sunod dito nga baha, damo na ang insekto nga masulod. How many times ako nga nagtanom, nag-istimborel god. Ang tinuok ako damot nga nagna kay damon utang.
Pagdada ko tubig din siyempre nila humay tatakupan gud aslin lungos gud hiya. Yan na nakaharvest 5 lakasako. More than 3 hectares ito, sir.
To protect and restore the peatland, it is important to help locals develop and adopt peatland-friendly farming practices that are environmentally sensitive and economically beneficial. The project partnered with select farmers to test livelihood options in Barangay San Isidro in Santa Fe and Barangays Langit, Divisoria, and Tabangohay in Alang-Alang, Leyte.
So diversification means planting other vegetables, livestock, small livestock like swine, poultry, tapos and then fish. So may mga suga dito nga incorporation within a limited space kun lean time han rice production may deha didi iba nga mapagkukuhaan income.
The participatory action research is a process that combines the knowledge and research capacities of local communities with that of research and development organizations in an interactive learning process. It involves identifying, generating, testing, adapting, and promoting improved or new techniques or institutional arrangements to help solve local problems.
Ultimately, ang plano ng project magkaada o makadevelop in livelihood nga mabubuligan economically ang mga farmers, baga viable hiya nga livelihood. At the same time, nababalanse ang paghirot han ecosystem and peatland.
Understanding the community and their livelihoods was important. That led to the conclusion that there is a need to improve the current livelihood patterns in the peatlands. IIRR and weavers worked together and held series of community consultations to complete the community profiles and understand the different practices and dynamics in the current livelihoods in the peatlands. The farmer researchers will test the following farming systems. In Barangay San Isidro, Santa Fe, rice-based diversification is implemented. This system incorporates free-range chicken, chicken feed gardening, vermiculture, and rice duck kohol or reduco system to manage weeds and kohol infestation with minimal reliance on chemical pesticides. In Barangay Langit, where the issue of constant flooding is experienced, farmers would test different gabi varieties as alternative to their rice farms. Another system to be tested is the fish farming diversification system, incorporating vegetables, bananas, peatswamp trees, and other crops, as well as small poultry. A farmer will also test the sorghum farming method to address the issue of flooding in their farms. A community-based farmers association in Barangay Divisoria will establish a community-managed vegetable garden. This demonstration farm aims to create a community food security mechanism. In Barangay Tabanguhay, households are implementing a free-range chicken dispersal scheme for backyard chicken raising. This system aims to deter farmers from hunting wildlife.
Kinakailangan kami po yung mag-adjust para po sa peatland. Na makikita po namin na sa gagawin po namin, makakatulong po kami sa pag-preserve po nito at saka makakatulong din pong peatland po sa amin.
Instead nga going to peatland, ma-shift kami nga di para mapatuloy na mo pagprotektar ang peatland.
In promoting sustainable peatland-friendly livelihoods, the project intends to balance the dual outcomes of economic empowerment of the community and maintain a healthy and balanced peatland ecosystem. The project promotes community-managed initiatives and empowering them to sustain economic development while contributing to the rehabilitation and protection of the peatland.